That my friend disagree, based on the fact that I should be bringing something onto the table. Call me a gold digger. Yes, call me a gold digger. I mean, guys, what type of man would ask you out on a date, on a first date? Because that's the emphasis. That's the emphasis.
Baby girl, you give me love. I don't wanna be lonely. Give me someone to hold me. Tease me. Please me.
Hello guys, this is your girl TTK. My name is Ttkjinadu. I am back with another interesting subject. So guys, stay tuned. As you can tell from the video subject or video name, call me a gold digger. Yes, call me a gold digger. Okay, well, I think I should start with a question, because a question came out of this discussion we're having over the weekend with the girls. I mean, my friends. I met up with some friends over the weekend, so we got talking, and it was about paying on the first date. I mean, the woman should pay on the first date. And guys, what do you think about that? But I will do a little bit of analysis based on this question. Argument. It was like a hot argument. Not argument as in fighting, but I just couldn't get it. And we have resulted in bringing it onto my channel. And I will call this friend in question, I'll call her Bingwe. I will not mention her name, but she's aware we will be discussing this subject further on my channel. Can you pay for your dinner or drinks on the first date? Can you pay? So who pays on the first date? Who pays for the dinner? I mean, the drinks, the whatever you guys had. Who pays on the first date? Okay, I'll break it down. I'll make my analysis. First of all, I believe the man should pay. And that my friend disagree, based on the fact that I should be bringing something onto the table. Yes, maybe further into the relationship or after marriage or marriage. Yeah, no problem. I have no problem with paying when we've known each other. But this is the way I say it. Firstly, maybe I was in a restaurant, or I was on the road walking, or I was at a party, or I was in the library, or I was at the shopping mall, and you walk up to me to talk to me, to try and get to know me. Then you asked me for a date, and I agreed. I mean, I agreed because yes, maybe I am looking for a potential boyfriend, husband. Yes, I agreed. I said yes, and we exchanged contacts, we exchanged numbers, and you called me for a date. Are you listening, guys? Because this is the way I see it. Call me. Okay, so on the first date, we met, we go out, you took me to a restaurant. After eating, talking, and the usual thing is, while you're sitting there, let the truth be said, you're analyzing it in your head. You're thinking, do I want to see this guy again? Or from maybe from what you guys are talking about, or maybe from his look, you're already summing up some impression, some opinion about him, and that will determine if you will see him further. So seriously, after all that, even if you decided to see him, to give that relationship a chance, or to see him for the next time, are you seriously gonna pay for that date? I mean, I don't know. I just think it doesn't feel right with me. And my friend said they will call me a gold digger. Like, he would think I'm a gold digger. What he thinks. Am I supposed to be impressing him on that date? I don't think so. Because for all you know, I might not even be looking for a man. And I might be. It might just be at that particular time you just wanted a break. You might not be looking for, but you just decided to go out. And why do I need to impress? I feel the only exception of me paying on a first date is if I initiated the outing. If I walk up to him and I asked him for a date, then yes, it's my responsibility. I should take care of the bill. That's the way I see it. But she sees it differently. And from our conversation, she kind of made me feel, but I still don't feel that way because I believe what I believe. Like people's ideas have changed. We're in 2018. Even though I'm not looking for a man, but we're in 2018. But still, if I'm to be single, I will still stick to that. I am not paying on a first date. I am not, and I'm not the type that will ask a guy out on a date. So I don't see myself paying. If I'm the one, I'm not saying anything is wrong with that for those who are into that. I'm not here to judge anybody. Everybody has their own opinion or has their own views about things. But I'm just not the type that will go and ask a guy out on a date first. Do you understand what I mean? So if the guy is not coming for me, I don't think I will be going there. And if I'm not going there, why should I be paying for a date? For that first date. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I just feel for the very first time that you've initiated this meeting that we're having right now, you should be doing the impressing. Seriously, you should be doing the impressing because if I am to ask him out on the date, I would pay because he could be doing something better with his time. So I feel he wants to, that date is a chance for him to get to know me. We get to know each other. Do you understand? It's a step to getting to know each other further. And I think at that point, men usually do the impressing, if you know what I mean. Either directly or indirectly, they do the impressing. So why am I trying to impress him? This is where I have problem. Why am I trying to impress him? Why am I trying to prove to him on a first date that I can bring something onto the table? I don't think I need to. I mean, if it goes further, yes. If I, sometimes likeness develop. You know how it is, guys. Likeness develop. You get to like the guy. Then you can unleash the God-given qualities you have. You all have it, if you know what I mean. I mean, your qualities, yes. You can begin to show him the stuff you're made of. But the first few dates or the first date, I don't see why. Am I desperate? I'm sorry. It's just gotten to that point where I'm feeling that there are boundaries. In as much as we are all trying to be civilized, we're all trying to be this modern babe. There are boundaries. There are boundaries. I do understand. There are boundaries. I don't mind, and I would like to clarify that here. I do not mind paying. There are times, even although I'm married now, but there are times that I just don't feel like cooking, or I don't feel like eating stuff in the house. That I order Chinese, or I'll tell my husband we should go out and eat, and I'll pay for it. Especially when my husband used to work outside London, I pay for it. I take care of it. I do not want you to take my views wrongly. I mean, there are times that I initiated like trips, because anybody who knows me knows that I like traveling. I like going on a short breaks. I like adventure, that sort of things. And there are times that I just tell my husband, I need a break. I feel like going somewhere. And I initiated it. I pay for the trips. Not all the trips, but there are times. I'm just as an example. So I'm not condemning women paying or women initiating. No, I just have to clarify that because, some people take opinion or views out of context. So I need to clarify that with you guys. Even though if you feel the need to want to impress this man, you want to impress him on a first date, is it by using money? Is it by saying you have money or you're capable financially? You know what? On second thought, you might be sending the wrong signal. Seriously. Because I passionately feel, maybe as an African woman, too African, primitive, backward, whatever you guys might think, a woman should not be paying on the first date. Sorry, I just don't think so. Unless there's no money at all. And then why ask me on a date? This talk about it does not matter who initiated the date or not. It does not matter. It sure does matter. I mean, we should stop making excuses for this men. Don't do that. It sure does matter. And this is just my opinion. If he had not taken you out that night on a date, you will be doing something productive with your precious time at home or whatever you fancy you want to be at least on a first date. Like my friend said, should he be paying for that time, that precious time? Yeah, at least for the first date, yes. You should be responsible for that first date. On a first date, you can pay for whatever you want, maybe later. I mean, right now I'm in a relationship, I'm married. I whatever I fancy, I pay for. That is for the benefit of the house, the family, or even for my husband. I pay. I don't care. He pays. We carry our weights. It does matter. It sure does matter. It does matter. If you did not initiate the date, you will not be out that night, unless you ask. And if you ask, like I said earlier, that means you're paying. So should I be paying for his precious time that he chose to take me out? Should I be paying? Does it sound right? Whichever way my precious Bimpe friends wanted to put it, it doesn't sound right still. I shouldn't be paying for the time he chose at his own time. Convenience. Yeah, at my own convenience. Maybe if not, I won't say yes to the outing, but still, should I be paying? It still does not sound right. I mean, well, I'm so old school, but I'm not going to deny that bit. I am so old school, if that's what you want to call it. But guys, I would like to know what you think. Guys, what type of man would ask you out on a date, on the first date, and will not want to pay? I mean, that says something about the guy. Would you just stand there and be watching me dipping my hands into my bag, trying to get my wallet? And what are you doing? Waiting for me. The date you initiated, the date you... it says a lot about the guy. I'm sorry. It does say a lot. And this is, I think, the need for women to want to prove that they're not a gold digger sometimes make them fall into the hands of the wrong man. I'm sorry. Because you might be in for a man, for a type of man that is looking... You might be in for a parasite that feeds on others. Like man that are looking, those gigolo guys, men. They are looking for women to accommodate them, to feed them. Seriously, that's an alert there. Okay, guys, what do you think? I would like to know what you think. How many backward people share my views? Sorry, that was the way my friend that was what my friend was insinuating. So I got that message, and I'm not angry, because sometimes, yeah, for some certain things, forget this look, I could be primitive for some certain things. But I like to see what others think, because like my friend said, we are in 2018, things have changed, so I want to see who's still behind like me, if that's the way since that's the way she put it. Let me know what you think, your views. I like to know your views. Your views are important to me, and I appreciate those who leave comments. I like to really know what you think. So guys, I would like to end this chat here. Nice talking to you. I always enjoy talking to you guys. I always enjoy talking to you guys. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. God bless you all. Love you.
I don't wanna be lonely. Need someone to hold me, tease me.